Howdy, gals and pals. It's me, Tiffany.
Hi, I'm Shan.
And we're back with some more movie reaction time. We're gonna do How to Train Your Dragon 2. We did not plan that.
And then I did 3.
You did not.
I said 3. Y'all just bypassed it. I did graduate, y'all. I promise. I graduated.
We didn't say what level she graduated from.
Okay.
Really enjoyed the first one. Shan's never seen any of the series at all, and we're gonna.
I did enjoy the first one. I'm excited to see this one, how this one pans out.
So now that we're getting that out of the way, we're gonna go into How to Train Your Dragon
2.
1,
2.
2.
I got it, Tiff.
Okay. It started.
I miss the old when they just drop. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, that. Yes.
We'll get to
old
it eventually.
school.
They just have to add a little flair with it each time for each movie. I'll never get over how awesome the soundtrack is for these films. It is so pretty.
But this wet heap of rock packs more than a few surprises.
They should be used to them by now. Look, they run.
It's like a reconnaissance team.
A little something we like.
Oh no!
They offered him up.
Dragon racing.
Say we aren't all going down.
I know.
Go for it.
Come on, man, be the sacrifice. He's like, I didn't ask for this. I did not ask for this.
Here you go, babe. Did I tell you that you look amazing today? Because you do. Nope, still hates you.
I like the little twin dragons. I like them.
Pretty cool, aren't they? Like totally letting them win just because he's trying to shoot a shot.
And Hiccup is nowhere to be found.
Scared them off with a big talk, didn't you?
What are you doing, Snotlouts? They're gonna win now.
She's my princess. Whatever she wants, she gets.
Energy. Okay. Energy.
Wash. Even top of the line fire prevention, if I do say so myself.
The ways you have to survive.
Yes.
The lung capacity you would have to be able to blow that horn.
This is your big moment. Have a nice flight.
Look at him fly. He's looking like, wait a minute. Poor sheep. Oh my goodness. Meatloaf.
Mine's worth 10.
Yeah, the black sheep. Totally winning.
We're winning together.
Quit trying to steal all my glory.
Lord have mercy.
Always ruining everything.
No sheep, no glory.
Siblings.
And if they would have been fine, they would have won it.
That's my future daughter-in-law.
I'm gonna say she has the approval of the chief.
Ooh. Oh,
They're both a little bit more rugged out there.
baby.
Gosh, the advancements on how I remember when I first watched this and how over the moon I was like, oh my gosh, it looks so pretty. The textures and it's so good. Toothless.
They make it look so fun.
Right? I'd be throwing up all over the place.
Yes.
But, you know. That's so puppy coated right there. Shan says, have fun, not
Ooh.
me. He's got his own wingsuit.
That's cute though. Oh.
And just like a friend, you're having fun, and he's like, hey,
Yes.
let me mess with you now.
No longer amazing. Toothless.
Like for real, yeah, I don't trust myself. Ooh.
He is so stinking smart as an inventor.
Literally came out of nowhere.
It came out of nowhere.
That locked up tail makes for some pretty sloppy rescue maneuvers, hey?
He has the nerve to talk about Toothless when he's the
I was
one.
about to say you're the one that did it. Oh, he's older.
A couple years have passed.
That's pretty.
The fangirling craze over seeing older Toothless was insane. And
For
it's still,
real.
oh gosh, there's so many girls like, he's so cute.
Big baby boo. We'll try this on. Oh, yeah.
He's like, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Yeah. One-legged. You win. And Mikey. In combat to...
Just like a puppy.
Right? And
Yes.
No, that doesn't wash out.
Ugh.
That's so gross.
What?
That makes me have questions about how nastily sticky is dragon spit if you can just put it together that
Yes.
way. He's become a cartographer.
Maybe we'll finally track down another Night Fury.
Because he can't be the only one.
I wonder how long it took them to figure out how to do the sound effects for the dragons. Because like they're distinct, they're separate from each other, but like
Where have you been?
Avoiding my dad.
Oh no.
like
They
birds.
catching up.
Yes.
Son, we need to talk.
Not now, Dad. I got a whole day of goofing off to get started.
Don't sound like that. What is this?
Yes, you do.
What is that thing you're doing with my shoulders? Yeah. They've
To
decided.
make you chief. Oh my gods. Hiccup, that's amazing.
Oh.
You're gonna wear out the spring coil. The calibration is.
Well, dang.
Their babies have the zoomies.
All those speeches and planning and.
I mean, chief. What an honor. I'd be pretty.
Isn't it better to know it while he's around to teach you the ropes instead of waiting
Exactly, yes.
Know exactly who you are. You always have, but
It's playing tug of war with a tree.
I know that I'm not my.
Ugh. Mm-mm. Yeah, it gotta be thick and slimy. Ugh.
It's a cute touch with the braids and staying in his hair. It's like how I don't know. They're doing a really good job of like showing a natural progression of a relationship without it being because it's like their romance is there, but it's never been the central focus of the whole story.
What happened here?
That just looks nice and cozy, doesn't it?
All right, easy, bud.
Hiccup.
Sometimes y'all should just mind your business. Sometimes you should just mind your business.
Those legs up!
No.
What are you doing?
Back again.
Fire sword.
Drago has one of those in his dragon army.
Dragon army.
Look, we don't want any trouble.
You know, oh my gosh, I'm blanking on the name of the series. George R. R. Martin's House of the Dragon series. What was that called? The big Game of Thrones.
Oh, okay. I'm looking like I have no idea.
Apparently, one of the characters from that show is the voice of this other guy here. Yeah.
Meanie.
From last night, you
Okay.
tell me. You propose we explain this mess to Drago Bloodfist. Drago what fist? Does anything you say make sense?
He's the last one to talk about names.
Nah, for real.
Her name
He
is
good.
Hiccup.
To excuses. This is what he gave me last time I showed up empty-handed.
Jeez. That would hurt so bad.
I'm Eret, son of Eret.
So was his father also a son of Eret? Are they all just Erets?
I guess so.
This is Toothless. He says we're going.
Yeah, but have you ever come across somebody who actually teamed up with a dragon versus them just being their own wild selves? It's one thing to face a dragon, it's one thing to face the combined mental powers.
Come on, meatloaf.
Y'all got to learn how to mind your business. He would never even known about your little dragons if you hadn't been over there flying, being nosy.
He's an explorer. He's got a spore.
Sometimes
Chance to
you
stay at
have
home.
to use common sense and intuition.
I mean, he probably wouldn't even have Toothless if he'd used that.
Maybe, but it's still the principle. Sometimes just mind your business. Now you got to go and explain. We may have people coming after us because I was being nosy.
Yeah, there's that.
To tell me?
Not quite the itch you're thinking of, but yes.
Oh, good man. Now, lesson one. Chief.
He totally didn't listen to a word he just said.
Nothing.
Oh, could we just talk in private for...
Or
That's me! That's me! I'm next! Hey, I was ahead of you.
If we could just talk...
Excuse me.
Dad,
excuse us. Come.
could we just talk...
You let the forge die down again.
He's just trying to sleep.
These. You're going up for adoption.
Okay.
Going up for adoption.
Yeah, seriously, I really need to tell you about this new land we came across.
All of the attachments that Gobber has, like different things. It's quite impressive.
These guys are trappers. Dragon trappers.
You know, you two are going to get yourselves in serious trouble one of these days. Not everyone appreciates this way of life.
Thank you. Thank you.
Besides,
Yeah, you can see how much more they listen to Hiccup, though, just to see all the inventions that are now there. Because they didn't used to have that, but all of a sudden...
Yes.
Dargo Bloody Fist or something.
I'll bloody his fist with my face if he tries to take...
What? What? Baby, sit down. Baby, sit down. Sit down.
You know him.
Round dragons!
What? Why?
Seal the gates! Lower the storm doors!
Whoa, wait, what is happening?
Your dad is reacting that way. I not want to listen.
Drago Bloodfist is a madman without conscience or mercy.
Let's ride back out there and talk some sense into him.
No, we
Hiccup.
fortified the island.
It's our duty to...
Listen to your daddy right now.
Hiccup,
Mm-hmm.
I must prepare you for war.
War?
Yes, war.
Dad, if Drago's coming for our dragons, we can't wait around for him to get here.
It's the thing to, like, I think he's gotten a little bit too cocky with how much they've been listening to him and how much they've been changing the thing around. So he's got this idea of, like, well, I'm going to be right. Instead of realizing that your dad still has some good stuff to offer. Maybe you should listen to what he has to say, too.
I mean, not to mention the fact this is your fault. So maybe you should just sit back and hush. Y'all heard me. I said hush.
Efforts they put into building all the structures.
The details and
Gosh,
stuff.
it's so cool.
Catch him, lads! Take him down!
Y'all just don't understand.
We give up. That's one Night Fury, one Deadly Natter, and two of the finest dragon riders west of Luktuk. That ought to make the boss happy, right? The dragons don't really care for cramped spaces. There won't be any trouble.
Look, hey.
You know, wooden boats, big ocean. How is your swimming?
Yeah, think about it.
Once they see you as one of their own, even the testiest dragons can be trained. Right, bud?
Give me that.
No game. We just
He looking like, what the? He like, throw it again, throw it again, throw it again.
May I?
What the?
Not loud. What are you doing?
See how well I protect and provide?
Oh. Oh, she like bad boys.
I know, it's so disturbing.
I am. She said, "Take me." Oh my goodness.
The slow motion
He
muscle
said, "Do
movement.
you see how I protect and provide?"
We're here to rescue you.
This one is funny.
To be rescued.
Ooh, Daddy got a dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Ship, eh?
I am Eric, son of Earth.
Yes, hush.
Anyone else?
Sleep.
All irresponsible.
I'm trying to protect our dragons and stop a war.
Listen to your father.
Years ago, there was a great gathering of chieftains to discuss the dragon scourge we all faced. Claimed that he alone could control the dragons and that he alone could keep us safe. Then see how well you do without me. The rooftop suddenly burst into flames. I was the only one to escape. Men who kill without reason cannot be reasoned with.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Still going to try.
Like, what do you think you're going to talk to them about, right?
Maybe he should have whooped him more.
Gonna pretend my knee real quick.
Listen.
No! Lead the others back to Berk. I've had enough mutiny for one day.
But, like, really, what does he think he's going to reason with them? He's clearly not sitting there.
Rough nut.
Okay.
Oh,
Consent, ma'am. But, you know, it's not like the guy is fearful of dragons, so he doesn't need to make him afraid. It's not because he's doing it out of any other bigger plan or whatever. He's doing it just because he's
power
hungry.
Yeah.
You don't reason with crazed conquerors.
I'm not gonna let anything happen to you. I promise.
Well, then you need to go home.
Sorry.
What?
Come on, Dad. Really?
Not that.
Okay. No sudden moves.
What the world?
Gosh, what they're doing with the clouds is so cool. That's a big dragon. It's like, you know, Toothless isn't the biggest, but he's still a big creature.
Mm-hmm. Don't make me cry. Oh my goodness. No. Why am I about to cry? Why am I about to cry? Oh
He can't fly on his own. He'll drown.
This is the movie that gets her.
no! Oh my gosh! No! What the world? Okay, I'm cool.
It's cool.
I'm cool. I'm cool.
It's fine.
I'm cool.
It's
Let's
okay
see.
to express emotions.
I know. I think if they wanted to hurt them, they would have hurted them by now. So
You say you would have hurted.
Tiff, you know, today not my finest. I promise y'all I graduated. Today's just the off day. I'm just talking like I normally talk at home.
You're good. Still had to poke fun at it though. It's okay. I'll say something soon enough.
Who are you? The dragon thief?
Who do you think it is?
Drago Bloodfist?
I don't know. I'm not even gonna guess. I don't know, cause I'm in my head. I'm sitting here like this. He look like an Aztec warrior. Like, who is this? I have no idea.
Toothless!
He's okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
Hurt my feelings for real.
That is so creepy looking. It's like nightmare fuel.
Yeah.
I love the way he curls around to protect him.
Could it be? After all these years?
This is mama.
Should I know you?
No, you were only a babe. But a mother never forgets.
Wow. What the world?
Come.
What right do you have? Shh, don't freak out. You just saw your mother that you haven't seen since
Since
birth.
you,
I
yeah.
think
Don't
you have
freak
some-
out.
Again, emotions are okay to have, people.
Let alone you just kidnapped me and almost murdered my dragon. Like, what?
If Hiccup finds Drago before we find him,
Ah, nothing can hurt Hiccup so long as that Night Fury's around. It's a Night Fury! Huh?
How cold their faces must be flying through that.
I know, but they used to it though.
Yeah, that's
They-
true.
How did he see that?
He saw the broken ice and went towards it. And
Oh, okay. I'm about to say, how he see that now? Come on now.
a father sees all. Except for when your son sneaks away to train a dragon. But you know.
Wait just a minute. Wait, this way. Come back here. Come. You can't just say something like that and run off. You're my mother? I mean, what the? Do you grasp how insane it sounds?
I was like, lady, I ain't gotta listen to you. I don't know you.
They said you were dead. Everyone thinks you were eaten by.
Oh my goodness.
The
Oh,
baboon.
little babies.
Like Dragantopia. It reminds me of birds in the Amazon. Like they'll have like huge amounts. Have you ever seen like videos?
Like
of that?
videos and stuff. It's giving me like Avatar vibe.
Yes, that too. That too. I think it's the land formations.
This is where you've been for 20 years?
20 years old now. That's how much time's passed.
Unbelievable.
Look at Toothless. He looking like, hey.
Personal space, man.
Yes.
Every day you find out your mother is some kind of crazy feral vigilante dragon lady.
Sniffing about in the back.
At least I'm not boring.
Firefighters.
Toothless, you folded too quick. We don't know her.
See, what drives me crazy about it is like, I'm sorry, I'd be way more pissed.
Nah, for real.
You
like,
were okay, and you
and
stayed
you,
away
yes,
for 20 years.
and you knew.
I was your
yes,
child.
I'm like, you knew. It ain't like you died. I'm thinking that you did, lady.
You abandoned me for dragons.
Exactly.
It's like losing your mom because she wanted to go play with a bunch of puppies.
Not for real.
This Snafflefang lost his leg to one of Drago Bloodfist's iron traps.
Poor Hobblecrump was blinded by a tree snare, and then left to die alone and scared.
Oh.
And what of this? Did Drago or his trappers do this too?
Easy thing is, I'm actually the one who shot him down. He got me back, right, bud? Peg leg.
What did your father think of your Night Fury friend?
So, because I saw this in theaters, right? This entire time, I had the hardest time just being super excited about this this meeting, like I'm supposed to be. I'm like, no, she abandoned you.
I tried as well, but people are not capable of change, Hiccup. But I believed peace was possible. Stop! I rushed to protect you, but what I saw was proof of everything I believed.
Oh, girl, I was about to say, oh my goodness, that's violent. Oh my goodness. Girl. Ew.
It is a wonder that she didn't get thrown down that pit in the first one, because that's what why they kept raiding the village.
Couldn't kill a dragon.
It runs in the family.
But also, how she's totally, he's incapable of change when her son's right there with a dragon right in front of her.
I just lost my train of thought.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It'll come back to me.
Here, in the home of the great bewilderbeast.
Okay, that's probably why his daddy treated him like that, because he knew how his mama felt, and he was thinking that, okay, well, she thought that way, but a dragon killed her, so how you gonna see her and say all of that when your mama did by a dragon?
Yeah.
Okay, it makes sense. See, y'all, I graduated.
Wait, that's the ice spitter? He's responsible for all that destruction?
Giant dragon
He
makes
protects
glaciers.
us.
So that's where glaciers come from. Dragons.
And his command.
Oh, but
The
the
baby.
of
Oh
course,
my goodness.
who listen to no one.
Unbothered. That's how you know.
Been around the block a few
Yes,
times.
Ooh.
I've lived among them for 20 years, Hiccup, discovering their...
Yeah, we know. You missed my life. I'm. Now I need to let it go, but it just makes me so mad.
I don't blame you, Toothless. I would have been high too. He big.
Eret, son of Eret, was the man of my dreams. My everything.
Baby, I grew facial hair for you.
Oh.
Me too.
I didn't know both of them wanted her.
Did you not catch that from the beginning?
No, I was just paying attention to him. I wasn't paying attention.
She graduated, guys.
OMG. And I just missed that one. I just missed it. I just didn't catch it.
We don't turn up with dragons and fast.
Poor guy's having the worst day of his life.
What is this?
They gotta say his whole name. Every son of Eric.
You're gonna show us the way to Drago.
And help dragon riders sneak into Drago's camp. Just kill me now.
That can be arranged. Stormfire. Drop it.
Huh?
Good girl.
That's her favorite game.
Works every time.
I wonder if they ever get their shoulders out of socket.
I know.
Because you know it's
Lean
that.
and no, yeah.
Being caught by the dragons and being yanked around by your
Oh,
arm.
well, yeah.
I could see dislocating a shoulder. You want to try too.
Well, thank you very much, Toothless. Look.
That's why you don't put your tongue on ice. Gosh, could you imagine not being around people for 20 years?
I know it.
But can you fly?
I got some things you can do that I can do that you can't do. Again.
Every time,
He's so bad at
Toothless,
paying
come on now.
attention
You
to
know
his
you got to save him every time.
It's like,
Man, almost. You just about had it that time.
Toothless, I'm sick of this now. I'm sick of this.
it's like, pay attention to your surroundings.
All this time you took after me. And where was I?
Hmm.
I'm so sorry, Hiccup.
Cause she could have easily been like, "Hey y'all, I need to go back and be with my son. Like y'all can't just kidnap me."
Yeah,
like
how she was not concerned about her child at all.
At all.
That entire time. It's like, what kind of mother are you?
too busy trying to prove her point.
Years. Like,
You know, and she's like, oh, you take after me, but he's got like plenty of his father in him too.
tight turns.
Did you know about this?
Show them all to you.
So is that kind of like
Lock
forcing puberty to happen faster? I'm looking at
Mother and son. This gift we share, Hiccup.
He's showing it off in the background.
Oh, this is so great. Now you and I can go talk to Drago together.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Protect our own. Come on, we should be getting back.
Won't listen to his mom. Won't listen to
Don't
his
listen
father.
to nobody. We see Toothless. We see it.
Eric, son of a hurt. Run.
Got you here. Get this thing off me.
Never take a toy from a dragon. Don't you know anything?
Why does this keep happening?
What's down there?
Indigestion.
Where they keeping the dragons at? Come on now, y'all should have known better than that. Now y'all dragons been caught. That must be a pretty big whatever that is down there.
What do you think it is?
I bet it's some type of water dragon. I bet it's bubbling like it's bigger than that white thing.
Well, as you can see, I am right on time with a new batch of dragons.
I totally planned this. They didn't kidnap me.
Hey! What are you doing?
You belong to me.
I also caught you their riders. No extra charge.
Aw, but you were so perfect.
Because he, at what point, showed he had good attributes.
I alone control the dragons.
Sorry.
And up to splinters. Then they'll be crying like babies.
Funny and beautiful.
Good one.
Sit down. Y'all are in a crisis right now. This is no time for flirting. Men.
Always shooting their shot.
Yes.
The
Regardless, the worst times.
Once we will take down their alpha.
Wonder if his voice hurt after doing this. So I feel like that amount of gravel is not a natural amount of gravel, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Easy now.
Are you kidding me? How did you get in here?
Say we would get you out.
We?
All clear.
Toothless, come.
Wait. Okay, Dad, there's something you need to know.
Will you just spit it out? Dang, I can't stand people do that. Just say what it is.
They've never been good at communicating with each other, though. Like, the dad's just running, he doesn't even take the time to listen. The mom doesn't listen. Son doesn't say what he's trying to... They just... Apparently, the whole family.
You might want to take this one. Oh boy.
Oh, Dad, can you put the sword away, please?
Give him a reason. Tell him why. For 20 years, he thought she was dead.
Stayed away all of these years, and why didn't I come back to you? To our son? Well, what sign did I have that you could change, Stoic? Many times to stop the fighting, to find another answer, but did any of...
I don't even think he cared. I think he just happy that you're alive right now because he thought you were dead for 20 years.
Shout, scream, say something!
You're as beautiful as the day I lost you.
I'm about to be like her. Oh, I'm such a hopeless romantic. Oh my gosh.
See,
Oh
Snot
my
Out and Fish Legs
goodness.
could take some notes.
I know. I know, yes.
Could this day get any worse?
Let me see. We're gonna jump into freezing cold water and then die from drowning.
Looks refreshing.
I think this about as worse as it could get.
A steaming heap of dragon.
Duck.
Oh no, I want to see what Dragon Duck would look like if it was super cute. Shot.
Okay, I love you again.
Pathetic. You can still jump.
Sorry.
For real. For real. I bet that's how he feeling right now. He want to jump.
This movie's gonna get your sinuses all nice and cleared
I
out.
know.
I don't know, you just keep doing what you're doing.
You gonna get us killed. What's her name? Rough Nut. You gonna get us killed. I don't know. Just keep doing what you doing.
Someone's a little too thirsty.
Yes.
Maybe she does need to take a dip in the water.
She probably do.
Sun's changed Bert for the better. I think we did well with this one, Val.
After all that prepping. He ate the skewers and all.
Oh no.
And the sounds too.
Oh my goodness. Just like a dog.
So gross.
That dragon got nickel. What's it called? What's it called?
Narcolepsy.
Narcolepsy.
You can see how he got her in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Swim and sail on savage seas.
Girl, you crazy. Staying away for 20 years. You crazy. The man, look, girl, the way that man look you crazy.
That's why I have such a hard time with her.
Whoa.
Well, stop beyond my journey. Sorry.
If you will promise me you'll
So he's so stinking gentle with her and just like doesn't force her at all. And I'm just like, oh. Even though he does have every right to be pissed at her.
Nah, for real. Cause I don't think I'll be this calm. I'll have to A. Look.
Will you come home, Val?
Toothless isn't one for waiting.
Yes.
Yes. Great.
Comfort.
son. We never would have found.
He says, I might be like the fourth wheel in this situation, but I'm gonna make sure I have a central part.
Mm-hmm.
What's happening?
They all running. How did they find him? How do you even think you're gonna control all of those animals at one time? How?
Because he's been able to so far.
Mm. His name should have been Burpee.
Burpee?
It should have been Burpee.
Cut them down!
Aaron, son of Aaron!
Lord have mercy.
She's not at all fickle.
Take him down!
Heads up!
Steering.
No. Catching up with Mom.
What a way to introduce someone.
I know.
That's your mother?
Well, now you know where I get my dramatic flair.
This is true.
The Alpha. Now we have a fight.
Just the way he sees all of his soldiers is nothing but just like fodder for fodder.
Yes.
Yeah, he has zero concern about how many get wiped out. It always amazes me people who will continue to fight for someone like that.
I know, because it's so many of y'all. Y'all can really jump this man when he eating his food or something. Y'all can just jump him and get it over with.
Right? And some people are just so much more desperate for
I never
power.
understood that. Like, you know, when people like be, you know, like when they have like cults and stuff, I just be like, how y'all not thinking that, like, just by 3 or 4 of y'all could take them out? It's weird to me.
Yeah.
How just one person can have just so much influence over this. That is crazy to me.
Yeah. There's a lot of like scenarios that have to be like just right to get those type of people
I know.
to be manipulated that way.
Whoa.
Another one?
Thank you.
For you, my dear. Anything.
Few things are sexier than that, you know, where like he's still being chivalrous and also protecting you at the same time. Gosh.
Once again, she is crazy.
She's
'Cause
like, how
let
you
me
leave
find
that?
yeah, find me somebody who love me like that. He put me in that man's pocket. Take me anywhere.
And it's like, you know that he also has his issues with being super stubborn and everything like that. But like,
But that's what makes him a teddy bear. That's what makes him a teddy bear. Y'all probably brother and sister.
and that's how he keeps control of all the dragons.
Wow.
Well, you can hear in the music right now notes of their marriage song that they were singing earlier. We hear the dee 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 dee.
I wasn't listening.
This is the great dragon master, the son of Stoic the Vast.
The world wants peace. And we have the answer back on Burke.
He's not concerned with peace, though.
Oh, let me show you.
Irrational.
Mm-hmm. You don't reason with people like
You
that.
like that at all.
Pick up. Come on, Gobber.
There's
Gobble just got up there. He just got up there.
No dragon can resist the Alpha's command.
Stop! Snap out of it! Son! Dad! No!
Tiff, stop looking at me. I was fine till you looked at me. Now I'm about to cry.
Emotions are okay.
Why did they have to? Why, of all the movies we done did, why is this one getting me so emotional?
This one wrecked me when I was in theaters.
No! Get away from him! Go on! Get out of here! Get away!
Gather the men and meet me at birth.
Toothless!
I was so heartbroken by this movie. I refused to buy it. Because I couldn't. Oh, just watching this.
The urge to fight. I want to fight.
She's like, I will take on Drago.
So Valhalla, I know that you've taken your rightful place at the table of kings.
Yeah, that theme is still in there too. You can hear the subtleties. This is like hurts. It's like saying goodbye to that family.
You missed 20 years with him just to have him back for one day and he died.
You wanted me to be. And I'm not the peacekeeper I thought I was.
They were finally getting a relationship.
I know.
Father and son. I do really appreciate this film gives space to feel the full loss. A lot of other movies would just like move straight on into the action again.
Yes.
My dad was so offended that they got rid of Stoic. He was so sad when he watched this.
We're going back.
With what?
He took all the dragons.
Not all of them.
Oh, the little babies! Wait a minute, how they didn't get under his control?
I think they answer in a second, but if they don't, I can say it. Well, wait. I'm pretty sure they say it.
Won't that bewilderbeast just take control of these guys too?
They're babies! They don't listen to anyone!
There. That's it right there.
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. He would probably roar. And well, like how they were flying on the white one. Yeah, he was just sitting there like, oh my gosh. Okay.
What is your plan?
Get Toothless back and kick Drago's heads up! And that thing.
Oh, this cute. They flying the little babies
That's
on
why-
their first adventure.
What's the furniture? Where are you going?
Gosh, how terrifying would it be to look outside and see that?
I know.
It's like a mountain is moving towards you.
Your chief is dead.
See, if I were them, though, I wouldn't want to believe him that the chief was dead. It's like, why would I know that you're telling me the truth?
Exactly.
I don't know who are you?
Exactly. Who are you? I mean, but honestly, Tiff, are you gonna ask many questions with
No,
that
I'm
big
just gonna
dragon?
be running away.
Yeah, well, just that ain't.
I'll be saying things as I'm going. I'm like, you're not telling the truth, but I'll be
Oh,
running.
Tiff, we gonna get away.
Yeah.
We're gonna get away. Just if we ever in a cry, if you see me and Tiff, y'all better move, or y'all gonna get pushed. We're gonna get pushed because we getting away.
The factor that you and I wouldn't have stayed there to look at the thing, we'd be like,
Well, y'all can talk that out if you want to. We already gone.
It's like pinball.
10 points. That was funny while it was working. It was funny.
I'm right here, bud.
You know, in the natural world, I'm pretty sure there's actually some bugs that can like infect stuff to where it kind of zombifies things the same way.
Mm-hmm.
It's always fascinating to me how much of fantasy world can actually be mirrored in real life.
Mm-hmm.
You'd never hurt me. You are my best friend, but
Well, you just standing there letting them do it. I mean,
I know.
if you don't want them to, you just letting them.
So you got a long stick. You could have
Yeah.
whacked him a couple times.
I'm here. No.
See? I think part of him wanted just to see if it could be done, though.
Mm-hmm.
Ow.
Almost there, buddy. Almost there.
Yes, because how did he get control of the alpha?
See, that is that's something I
Yes.
want to
How
know.
did he do that?
Because, like, the mom built up a rapport with the other one,
Yes.
right? She never controlled it, though.
Yes.
You and me as one.
Once more with feeling. She said, "That's my man." Ouch. The fact that those explosions never seem to do anything other than just make them a little bit cindery,
Mhm.
you know? And it's kind of a cool call back to the first movie if you think about it, because they had to do a same kind of up traversal of the other big giant dragon.
Oh, yep.
but they got hit by the tail on that one because they couldn't maneuver, and here they didn't.
It's all over now.
Might want to back away.
Yeah. Back up now. Oh, it's cool.
I'm twinsing. You know what that gives me like feelings of? It's like when a chihuahua goes against like
But hey, Chihuahuas got some heart now. They know they small dogs, but they got some
I'll
heart.
take on the world.
They got some heart.
No, 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 no!
Now do you get it?
He the alpha
This
now.
is what it is
Mhm.
to earn a dragon's loyalty.
Even his nostrils have the light coming through. That's so cool.
Now.
Never!
Ignorant.
Which is why you shouldn't have tried to talk with him in the first place, because he clearly is not the listening type.
Mm-hmm. They finna light you up, them little fireballs. Ooh!
My dad says there's a term for his type in psychology. It's called JPN. Just plain nuts.
Look. Ooh.
I'm just
The
just
alpha
go home now,
protects
guys.
them all.
I didn't mean it.
He missing the horn. Now he got missing the arm.
Oh, they're twinsing. It's on
Yep.
the same side. I don't know if he's alive now because he went into the water and I wonder how much of the original book series, all these types of dragons were created in that, and how much the movie had to fill in.
Mm-hmm. But you know how creative you had to be to design all these different types of dragons with their own
Right?
different sounds, different
Different
abilities,
Yes.
different speeds.
It's fascinating.
Oh.
You know that doesn't wash out.
That doesn't wash out.
I forgot he said that.
That was some pretty fun.
That was his daddy's dragon.
Mm.
Skull Crusher's gonna need somebody to look after him now. Me?
That's like such a huge thing. That was your dad's
Mhm.
dragon.
You don't give him to the dude who tried to kill you.
I understand.
I would have just had 2 dragons. I'm sorry. No, you ain't getting my daddy dragon.
Hiccup's got some issues with loyalty. I mean, sort
Come here, you.
of.
The chief has come home!
That's so cool. Like, they even were able to animate him, like, being choked up, you know? And swallowing. That's so cool.
Here they go again, the poor goats. Look at the little baby.
Those who attacked us are relentless and crazy.
I know it gave great character growth and development for Hiccup, but it still just freaking sucks to lose Stoic.
I know.
We are the voice of peace. And bit by bit, we will change this world.
Lord, them sheep ain't gonna, Lord.
But we have our dragons!
What if we had dragons instead of cars?
Be really cool. I also, like, they don't touch on it at all, but I think about things like, okay, so back in the day when we had horse and buggy situation, you had to have people who would clean up all the horse poop in the street, right?
Yeah.
And so sometimes you'd have to have bags on the back end to try to catch it, but it doesn't always get everything, and sometimes
I'm having a visual.
So I'm sitting here, I'm thinking of like dragon dung. And if they're like horses will just like, sometimes they'll just walk and poop.
Yeah.
And so like if a dragon is flying and pooping and they just fly over your house.
Well, you just turned the beautiful thought into something negative. Well, I didn't think about the cleanup. Well, never mind, Tiff. Just crush my dreams.
You're welcome. Sorry.
Yeah.
So tell me your thoughts.
This one, I mean, I'm sure y'all can tell. I really enjoyed the second one. I don't know, but this is just my personal opinion. Sometimes I always feel like the second one sometimes is better than the original. Because you got more to work with. You got more of a storyline where, you can elaborate on some details from the first movie. I really liked it. It was more, how do I say it? It was funnier, but it was more like more heartfelt to me in a way.
Yeah.
Than the first one, because the first one was more so him just basically finding himself and figuring out his individuality, versus this one, he got it, but in some ways he still needed to be humble in some ways and learn how to listen and just learn that sometimes, back to what I said, sometimes you need to mind your business, and just do what your daddy say.
Yes.
But I am glad that he met his mama, but they was a little bit too forgiving for me too quickly.
Yeah.
Because that was messed up. Well, I'm saying, like, lady, we thought you were dead.
20 years.
And you just living carefree with the dragons.
Right?
Like, I need you too.
The selfishness.
Yeah.
She was like, I'm being sacrificial for the dragons. But what about your family?
Yes, like, lady,
your son.
Yes.
If you thought Stoke was such a bad man to be around, you were fine abandoning your child to him?
He wasn't too bad. All he did was sing a song and yeah. So yeah, I don't 100% agree with the mama, because even if you felt like that, I don't know, I'm all about just standing on how you feel. You could have just popped in and been like, hey, I'm finna live with the dragons. I'm out. I mean, something, but he thought you were dead.
At least give your son a chance to choose where he wants to go.
Yes. But other than that, I loved it. I really did. I loved it.
I often think about, like, if Hiccup had just listened to Stoic and not gone out, right? We would still have Stoic. He would never have known his mother was alive at that point. But then he still might have, because with how much traveling around he was doing, he might have
eventually, he would have found it. It's just a lot of things can be avoided if you just mind your business. That's it. That's all. Like
The
I don't
wanderlust
know.
is definitely not with this one here. I think a large portion of it was with Hiccup's ego.
Yeah,
You know,
because I mean, and it is some people out there like that, but you can't save everybody. You can't help
No.
everybody. You can't
No.
change everybody. Some people are just who they are.
Some people are
Right,
JPN.
wrong, indifferent. That's just who they are.
Just plain nuts.
And hey, I mean, if my dad is sitting, first of all, he didn't even have to tell you the backstory. When your daddy heard his name, he instantly panicked. That should have told you all you needed to know. I can get the details another day.
If you take into consideration, especially if you take into consideration what we've seen of the first movie, this isn't even showing like the animated series in between. Stoic went face first towards that dragon nest. And then when he saw the giant dragon, he still ran after it to protect his people and everything. If that man is saying, run and hide.
I don't believe in asking questions when it's panic time. I just panic and and I do what I need to do to get away. And
we'll flee first, then we'll ask
then
questions.
we'll
We
ask
can
the
figure out. Let's
questions.
get to a place that is
Yes.
safe, and then we can figure out from there what to do.
What to do? That's it. That's all. People want to, what, when, where, why? That's not important right now. You're gonna die. Get somewhere and hide somewhere. So, I said it could have been avoided, but I hope that he learns now to mind your business.
Well, it's like I think a big part of it is like I feel like he was kind of expressing, which also kind of works for that age because he's supposed to be about 20, right? This sense of nothing can touch me that can happen, and that happens a lot around that age. Not everybody, but like not super present with the concept of life-threatening things. You're like, well, that just feels so distant, and like that's something else that's not really my own problem. Not everybody within that age group does that, but it's a fairly common thing that can happen around that age. Just believing too much in their own invincibility.
And there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with that, wanting to go seek and explore. But you gotta have discernment. If something don't look or feel right, just leave it alone. Just leave it alone and just go home and wonder about it in your mind. Like, I wonder what that was.
Definitely not dying in a horror movie.
No. Never.
It's like, if I go out that way, shame upon my name.
I will be the black person that makes it to the end of the movie. I will.
Yes, ma'am.
Y'all got me messed up. We ain't going. I'm sorry, y'all. We not going. So don't even try.
Not all questions need to be answered.
No. The killer probably okay. This one didn't go the direction I thought it was gonna go. I told you the last one. I thought that this was gonna be like, they just learning they dragons, the new abilities and this and that. I mean, that's what I thought. But I liked it. I really liked this one. So far, I have to say that this one is my favorite. I really like this one. I really did. I think like the animation and stuff had a lot to do. It was more colorful, more bright, more texturized too. It was a lot of new stuff.
Yes, like you can see.
Yes, like the different sceneries and stuff.
Huge growth in their abilities. Like, I want to see, because I know it was years apart. Because like in these movies, it's always going to be years apart. When one was released to the next, but I want to know how far apart it was. Okay, so the second one came out in 2014. Oh my gosh,
2010.
So that was only 4 years apart. That's a massive uptick in quality in the animation part. So fascinating. You see, that's Gerard Butler there. He's the guy who does that's Stoic.
That's my man.
I thought you would have known him.
Yes, I know faces. Yeah, that's my man. I love him. In action movies, I love him. That's my man.
So now you have more reasons why to love Stoic.
I know.
And be sad that he's dead now.
I know.
off with me. He's done now.
And now that I can hear his voice now.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed our reaction and our specialness and all that in between.
I graduated.
So once more, she has to
to make sure y'all know. I'm sorry. Yes, I love the energy. Love the energy. This was so much fun.
Well, we hope you guys are having a great day, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed what you saw, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with all new content coming your way. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, and hopefully we can make more. Thank you again for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye!